Do you really need to know cloud types? Probably not, but I've got a sneaky feeling that some of the REs are going to pad all the course out and tell you these. So I will cover it because I think it's not a bad thing to cover. Okay, so we've got the Panis clouds, okay, and they can signify rain in the next 10 minutes, but check which way the clouds are going. Okay, so don't just go, oh, it's going to rain in the next 10 minutes. Look up, use your eyes, okay, and you can work out which way they're going. Are they coming towards you, away from you, you know, and you'll be able to work out a little bit more from that. Rain Today is a great app, by the way, if you're trying to find a gap in that weather. We've got Cirrostratus clouds, okay, and these are thin sheets of ice crystals. A halo often forms around the sun when these clouds are present. You can always see the sun and moon always through them, okay, and a shadow will be cast. They indicate that depression is getting closer, so rain, wind and fog will arrive. They don't detect actual depression, so if you're feeling depressed, they're not going to help you with that, okay. They're not telling you that's about to happen, by the way, just so you know, okay. We've got Cumulonimbus, I can't say it, it's that word there. They indicate dry, stable, cloudy conditions for the next few hours, okay, commonly seen in winter, and they're basically a low cloud that isn't a stratus or cumulus, okay. Cumulus clouds are spectacular, towering clouds found in cold fronts, and these look really cool. They are indicators that rain will arrive in the next few minutes, although these downpours will be heavy. Do not fly with a Q-nim around, is my advice. Q-nim is the one cloud you go, I'm going home now, okay. Good news is they rarely last longer than an hour when there is a shower. However, when they drop the water load, my God, do they, yeah, you're going to get very wet. However, you might get lucky and the showers will avoid you altogether, but they look like this, okay. Then we've got the fair weather cumulus clouds, and these are great to see any time of the year, okay. This variety of cumulus is wider and it is tall, and you'll see them after mid-morning typically in the summer. They will almost certainly not be rain later in the day, okay. But if the cumulus clouds are taller than they are wide, so if they've gone tall, okay, than they are wide, it can mean rain showers are on their way, okay. So basically the moisture's building up and they're ready to let it go at some point. We've got Altostratus clouds, indicate that depression will arrive in the next 8 hours or less, okay. No, it's not a sign to go to the pub to have a drink. They are relatively featureless clouds, but the sun can often be seen through them, and they generally last for around 4 hours, okay, after which they will have thickened into rain. So yeah, actually go to the pub for a drink. And they're you know, for another 4 hours the rain will intensify and often become windier. So yeah, we're going to go to the pub. If we see these clouds, the Altostratus, you know, feel free to go to the pub. And then we've got Cirrus clouds, and these are the first sign of an approaching depression, okay. They are the highest clouds in the sky, made up of ice crystals. The nickname mare's tails comes from streaks of ice that fall from beneath them. If these clouds are arranged in thick streaks across the horizon, okay, expect a vigorous depression, meaning wind and rain will arrive in the next 12 to 24 hours. Again, feel free to go to the pub where you can talk and moan about the weather, because, you know, why not? So that's the module on clouds, okay. The one to avoid basically is the Q-nim, okay, because that's just about got every weather type in it. Manned aviation flies around Q-nims because even they don't want to fly through them, okay. So the Q-nim, that's the one to avoid. That's the one that will have all weather in it, including lightning. Lightning's not going to be good for your drone, okay. and it's typically thunderstorms in there, along with all sorts of other stuff. So yeah, just avoid cumulonimbus if you see them. Okay, they're the clouds to avoid. The rest are all fairly high up. The cumulus ones that you can see, the fair weather clouds, they're nice. They start at about 6,000 feet if you're wondering, okay, and they go a little bit higher than that, but yeah, otherwise they're all right. However, if you're doing 3D mapping, what you really want is a completely overcast day with all cloud cover, or you want all sun. The last thing we want is a load of fair weather clouds disrupting our data capture. So it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword, okay? But that's the clouds covered for you, okay? Very basics. If you need to solidify your knowledge on them, please look at the Met Office website for more information.